Hello everyone, this is Manish R. K. Sahu, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SIPMT, Raipur. Next is sensors. A sensor is a device, module, machine or subsystem whose purpose is to detect events or changes in its environment and send the information to other electronics, frequently a computer processor. A sensor is always used with other electronics. Sensor nowadays a very widely used machine device or module, and sensors and transducers are the future, you can say. Sensors and transducers are the main basic components of IoT, Internet of Things, right? Sensors are used in everyday objects such as touch sensitive elevator buttons and lamps which dim or brighten by touching the base, besides innumerable applications of which most people are never aware. You can see everywhere sensors are widely used nowadays. With advances in micro machinery and easy to use microcontroller platforms, the uses of sensors have expanded beyond the traditional fields of temperature, pressure or flow measurement, right? For example, into mark sensor, MARG. What is MARG sensors? MARG means magnetic, angular rate and gravity. Moreover, analog sensors such as potentiometers and force sensing registers are still widely used. Applications include manufacturing and machinery, airplanes and aerospace, cars, medicine, robotics and many other aspects of our day-to-day life, right? There are wide range of other sensors measuring chemical and physical properties of materials. A few examples include optical sensors for refractive index measurement, vibrational sensors for fluid viscosity measurement, and electrochemical sensors for monitoring pH of fluids, right? So these are some sensors. Basically there are two types of sensors. First classification is active and passive sensors, and second one is analog and digital sensors, right? And these are the sensors used on the basis of purpose, like thermistor is a temperature sensor, IR sensor reflective type, ultrasonic sensor, gyroscope sensor, accelerometer sensor, rain sensor for rain, soil moisture sensor, phototransistor, it is known as light sensor, water flow sensor, heartbeat sensor, alcohol sensor, color sensor, PIR sensor, gas sensor, smoke sensor, right? Temperature sensor, it is known as LM35, IR receiver. What is IR? Infrared. LDR is also a light sensor. Humidity sensor, flex sensor, touch sensor, it is used in your mobile phone. Solar cells light sensors, metal detector sensor, real time clock sensor and vibration sensor. So these sensors are used nowadays. An active sensor is a sensing device that requires an external source of power to operate, right? Active sensors are the type of sensor that produces output signal with the help of external excitation supply. The own physical properties of the sensor varies with respect to the applied external effect. Therefore, it is called as a self-generating sensors, right? Example, LVDT and strain gauge. Passive sensors. Passive sensors are a type of sensors that produces output signal without the help of external excitation supply. They do not need any extra stimulus or voltage, right? For example, thermocouple, which is used to measure the temperature, which generates a voltage value corresponding to the heat applied, and it does not require any external power supply. So these are the active and passive sensors, right? Analog and digital sensor. And digital sensor. Analog sensors produce a continuous output signal or voltage which is generally proportional to the quantity being measured. For example, temperature, speed, pressure, displacement, strain, etc. are all analog quantities as they tend to be continuous in nature. So any physical quantity which is analog in nature, continuous in nature, are connected to the analog sensors. Second one is a digital sensor. Digital sensors produce a discrete digital output signals or voltages that are a digital representation of the quantity being measured. Digital sensors produces a binary output signal in the form of a logic 1 or a logic 0, on or off. This means then that a digital signal only produces discrete values, non-continuous values. So anything which is non-continuous in nature are connected to the digital sensors, right? Next we will see the transducers. A transducer is a device that converts energy from one form to another. Usually a transducer converts a signal in one form of energy to a signal in another. In general, transducer is a device which converts an electrical signal to non-electrical signal or a non-electrical signal to an electrical signal. Transducers are often employed at the boundaries of automation, measurement and control systems where electrical signals are converted to one form to another form of physical quantities like energy, force, torque, light, motion, position, etc. Right? Sensors and transducers are installed in all kind of automatic machines. And today sensor transducer technology is widely used in all fields of engineering, medical science and art, right? The process of converting one form of energy to another form is known as transduction, right? This is transduction, the term. Converting the energy one form to another form is known as transduction. Let's see as example like transducers used in escalator. You have seen the escalator. You see the escalators. You have visited the shopping malls many times, right? So you see the escalators, they are having motion sensors installed inside the escalator. So this is known as escalator. If there is no human motion across the escalators automatically stopped, right? You have seen it many times. And whenever it senses any kind of motion, it starts again, right? So this is the basic feature of transducers installed in a escalator, right? So it was just an example, right? Major parts of transducer. So first major part is a sensing element or sensor, right? So sensor is the major part of any transducer. So sensing or detector element, it is a part of transducer which give the response to physical sensation. It senses the physical quantity. For example, we are going to measure the pressure. So your sensing element senses the physical quantity pressure, and the response of the sensing element depends on the physical phenomena. So what kind of sensor you are installing in your device, and what is the purpose of installing a sensor, it all depends according to your use and your purpose. What is your application, what machine you are going to design, right? Second is transduction element. First element is a sensing or detector element, and second is transduction element. The transduction element converts the output of the sensing element, right? The output of the sensor is the input for the transduction element. So it converts the output of the sensing element into an electrical signal, right? Suppose we are going to measure pressure. So sensor senses or detects the physical quantity, that is pressure, and transduction element converts the physical quantity into an electrical signal, and this element is also called the secondary transducer. So basically there are two major parts. First one is sensor and second one is a transduction element. Let's see the classification of transducers. First classification is mechanical transducer. The transducers that convert physical quantities into mechanical quantities are known as mechanical transducer. For example, bimetallic strip. Bimetallic strip is also known as bimetallic thermometer. It is used to measure the temperature. So it senses the temperature, and the mechanical transducer converts it into the deflection. So temperature is measured in terms of the deflection of the bimetallic strip. Second is a spring balance, right? So load, mechanical transducer, spring balance, the load is the input. Load is sensed by the sensing element, and the weight of the load is measured in terms of the deflection of the pointer, right? Second is the electrical transducer. The transducers that converts physical quantity into electrical quantities are known as electrical transducers, like tachometer. Tachometer, if you don't know about a tachometer is a device which measures the revolution per minute of any wheel. It is installed in our vehicles. Second, resistive thermometer, also known as RTD. So temperature is measured in terms of resistance. In this case, the RPM is measured. The RPM of a wheel is measured. Revolution per minute is measured with the help of tachometer. So tachometer and resistive thermometer is known as a type of electrical transducer, is an example of electrical transducer. Applications of transducer. It is used for detecting the movement of muscles, which is called accelerometry, right? So this type of transducer detects the movement of muscle, human body muscle, right? And sensor and transducers are installed in all kind of automatic machines. So where automation is involved, we can see transducer and sensors, right? The transducer measures the load on the engines. It is also used as a sensor for knowing the engine knock. If there is a knocking in your engine, your sensor senses the knocking and it gives the detailed information about the engine knocking and engine performance. The transducers measure the pressure of the gas and liquid by converting it into an electrical signal. So we can measure the pressure of any fluid in terms of electrical output, right? It converts the temperature of the devices into an electrical signal or mechanical work. Another application is temperature is measured in terms of electrical signal. The transducer is used in the ultrasound machine. It receives the sound waves of the patient by emitting their sound waves and pass the signal to the CPU. So it is used in ultrasound machine. And the transducer is used in the speaker for converting the electrical signal into acoustic sound, like microphone and loudspeaker. For microphone and loudspeaker applications, transducer is used for converting the one form of electrical signal into the acoustic sound or vice versa. And also it is used in the antenna for converting the electromagnetic waves into an electrical signal, right? So here electromagnetic wave is the one kind of physical quantity and it is converted into electrical signal. So basically all the physical quantities are converted in the form of electrical signal with the help of transducer nowadays. Thank you. So dear all, we have completed the unit number 1, that was the generalized measurement system. If you are having any doubt, please feel free to contact me. Thank you very much.